Hello guys, welcome back to my channel MSAK Trading Academy. Guys, you can see the list of stocks here. All these other stocks, whatever I have analyzed, I have uploaded the video on the YouTube. You can check it out. In this video, we'll be covering GAIL India, Godrej Consumer and Hdfc Life Insurance. Now let's move to GAIL India first. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. And make sure you join the Telegram group as well for further updates. And I'll also share an intraday strategy. You can use these strategies for all the stocks whatever I have analyzed. If you get an opportunity, the strategy link will be in the description box. You can go and have a look at it. Okay, now let's go and see what has happened with the GAIL India. GAIL India is forming a head and shoulder pattern and are also taking a support at 50 moving average. You can see here what has happened previously. It has taken support at 50 moving average and bounced up. Here also it's coming nearby 50 moving average. So this point will be very important in GAIL India. The other thing, if you see, it has formed something like a head and shoulder pattern. I'll just show you. Okay, this is a beautiful head and shoulder pattern. Okay, now what is the plus point here? Let us talk about some advantages here. The first thing is in right shoulder. If you see, it had formed something like a shooting star and then it's an engulfing. First it had formed a shooting star here, here in this candle, and then these together two candles have become it formed something like a engulfing. So for day traders, there are good chances to go for short for a small target of around 3 rupees, I suppose. Let me draw that. I'll tell you. Let us mark this range high and range low. In every candlestick patterns whatever I draw, I usually go ahead and check out what has happened with the range. Let us mark the range here. I'm using the range of bearish engulfing. Now let us go and check out what has happened previously in this level. Okay, this range is almost around 7 points. Okay, let me go to weekly chart because we can get data from almost around 2010. Okay, we have data from since 2008. Let's go and check it out in monthly chart as well. In this range of 127 to 135, I want to see how prices have behaved here. Okay, now here it is. You can see this has acted as resistance in this range. Let me mark the resistance and show you. Yes, you can see here it has acted as resistance and there was a drop here, and then you can see there was a resistance and then there was a drop. Next 2 months they had fallen down. Here prices came near this level and then dropped again. Okay, now at this level you can see we have seen a rejection. Okay, so this zone will work out to be a tough resistance zone for now. You can see here at this level it has resisted, though it had entered the zone, it didn't break, and once it has retraced, once it has reversed, it has fallen down here. This I'm checking in monthly chart, guys, because we have got a lot of data since 2011, 2008. In fact, here you can see after entering this zone, it has reversed. Once it broke the zone, it has gone up. Okay, so this zone is going to be very tough. You can see here again, once it broke this zone and it has fallen down. What else? Yes, you can see here it has acted as a very good support, entered the zone and bounced up again. So looks like GAIL India is at a very strong resistance zone for now. Here as well you can see how price retraced. There's rejection and price had fallen down. Okay, so 127 to 135, 127.50 to 135.25, it's going to be a strong resistance zone. And you can see here we are also seeing a rejection, though in February it's just 1 week we have completed, not more. But if you see here January we have seen a rejection. Okay, so the best thing is once we see prices trading below this low, this is no doubt a shooting star. January month candle is a shooting star. So any close, any time if price trades below this low, let me mark this low here, this January low, we can expect a good fall on the downside, right? At least till this level, that is 50 moving average I'm talking about on monthly basis. On monthly basis we can see some good support near 50 moving average in monthly candle. The reason is you can see here this 50 moving average has also acted as a resistance, so there are good chances it will act as a support and bounce back. This is for a bigger picture, but for that we need to see price trading below this low, that is 122.25, that is January candle, January entire month's candles low. Now talking about weekly chart, I'll remove these drawings guys. Now talking about weekly chart, you can see how beautifully it has turned out to be a now yes, as I was telling you, it has turned out to be a head and shoulder pattern. Let me go to daily chart and after that I'll explain you the plan. Okay, now on daily chart for day traders, the positional traders have set you a big target. For day traders guys, in case it starts trading below this low, that is Friday candles low, that is 127.50, with small risk you can go for a target of almost around 1 rupee 50 paisa, because 50 moving average will act as a strong support. This is a 50 moving average trading somewhere around 126.01, and in case price closes below this 50 moving average, then we can start seeing prices move down, provided it breaks this low as well. This will also act as a strong support here. Once this breaks, based on price action, you can check it out. It's confirmed that it is forming lower lows. Then we can expect some more momentum on the downside. On downside, I'll maintain these targets. This will be very good targets on the downside, right? So this is how GAIL India looks like. It has formed it's forming a very good head and shoulder pattern, guys. One thing you remember, I'll tell you, even if head and shoulder pattern fails, then it can form a double top. Let me explain you that here. Once a head and shoulder pattern is formed here, we usually wait for the break of neckline. Guys, this is the neckline what I'm drawing, right? Now in case this breakout doesn't come in, this breakdown doesn't come, okay, now let me draw it again. In case this breakdown doesn't come here, then remember this pattern can turn out to be a double bottom as well. See here, if it's bouncing from the neckline, it can start moving up. This will be the point where we'll take the entry, because this will be the resistance, and this can form a double bottom. In future videos I'll explain you how to trade this as well. In case it fails on the head and shoulder side and stop loss hits, you need not worry, you can also take the trade based on double bottom, provided it confirms other setups as well, right? Okay, now let's go to the next stock. The next stock is going to be Godrej Consumer and HDFC Life Insurance. Godrej Consumer also has the same thing, that is head and shoulder pattern in formation. With the same thing you can see here, it's also trading nearby 50 moving average. The first thing what I see here is 50 moving average can provide a good support, And talking about this, let's go and check it out what has happened with the trend line as well. This is what I see for now as a good trend line. Okay, let me go and check out with the head and shoulder pattern now. Right, okay, now let's go and check out the head and shoulder pattern here. It's at the end, it's near the trend line. The good chances it can break out, and in case it fails, I'll tell you how to trade the double bottom here. The first thing what I'm saying here is the trend line. Actually, I'll first go ahead with the head and shoulder pattern. You can see here, this has beautifully formed the head and shoulder pattern, and it has fallen down. So this neckline will be a key level. You can see the candles what I'm using to draw neckline. This is 7 January low and 29 January low. This neckline is going to be a key level. Once it closes below this, even in daily chart, then there are good chances it can head down, because it's trading somewhere near 50 moving average. This is the first sign, and once it starts trading below 50 moving average, yes, we can expect there is some weakness and prices can move up to 200-day moving average max. Let me see. Yes, 200-day moving average would be the max level we can see, or this trend line will act as a support, right? So on the downside, any break below this neckline, we can expect prices move down to this level, that is somewhere around 718, below 740. Once it closes below that, daily candle closing below that will be very important. Then it can probably retest. Once it closes, it can retest like this neckline and start heading down. Okay, let's see how this 50 moving average and this neckline gives the support. If it's weak, yes, it's gonna close below this neckline and 50 moving average. Okay, now let's move to the next stock, guys. GODREJ consumer is also done for now. We'll have to wait how it's going to form tomorrow. HDFC life insurance has formed something like inverted hammer. Okay, let's check it out what it is. HDFC life insurance. I usually use 50 moving average and 200-day moving average while I'm analyzing the stock. Okay, I have written it as an inverted hammer. I don't know. Let me check it out with the weekly chart also. Okay, based on weekly chart, I have written it as an inverted hammer. Now the first thing what I'm going to check out here is the trend line. How well the trend line is being respected here. Trend is your friend, so make sure you never go against the trend. Yes, you can see here I've drawn a trend line. Let me go to linear chart and check again. Fantastic. You can see here this trend line has been holding this, right? The stock has been respecting this trend line, and on weekly basis it looks like a reversal candle here, though this trend line is not breached yet. Now the other important thing here is this is an inverted hammer what I was talking about. In HDFC life insurance. Now let's move to daily chart and check out. Okay, now in daily chart also you can see how this 50 moving average and this trend line is providing the support here. The next important thing to watch out is the stock has been sustaining above 50 moving average for last 4-5 days. There has been some momentum on the upside, right? And the other thing, if you see here, let me draw a small trend line and see. Okay, this, in case this becomes a trend line, actually the price has gapped up here. Okay, now this also looks good. Okay, now on the upside, guys, let me tell you, any breach above this high of this candle, or if price starts sustaining above this hammer candle. You can see here at 50 moving average we have got a kind of hammer here. So let me remove this. Okay, let me draw some important levels. This is a very important level. I'm just drawing the support and resistance. Okay, this looks good. And the next important level will be somewhere here. Yes. Okay, now if price starts sustaining above 684, guys, understand, if price sustains above 684.95, then we can go for intraday target of 689. Above this we can expect this momentum on the trend line, near the trend line, because this price, you can see here, it has been rejected continuously from 50 moving average. This is the first key level to observe. And the second thing is, you can see here from the trend line, this price has been respecting this trend line. So even if it comes down up to certain extent, we can expect the prices to hit the trend line, and any close below this trend line, only then we will see for a momentum on the downside. Till it doesn't close below this trend line, I'll see for opportunities on the long side. Tomorrow if price sustains above 684.95, we can expect 689 and 694 and 702. This can be used for intraday levels, and also we can use it for positional system. And once it breaks above this trend line, these are the targets what you can go with: 712 and 727. Right, this is all about HDFC life insurance. The most simplest thing what I've explained you in HDFC life insurance is the trend line. Whenever it is bouncing from the trend line, you can take a long position. Remember one thing, till the stock is above the trend line, you need not create any short positions. Shorting will be very risky when the trend is up. The best thing is go with the trend, it will help you make money. Right, guys? Okay, I'll see you in the next video again. Let's go and analyze in the next video Biocon, Hindliver and ICC Bank. Thank you all for watching this video. In case you have any doubts, drop a comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe the channel. And by end of the day, I've got some messages for Bank Nifty analysis and Nifty analysis. By end of the day, somewhere around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, I'll upload the video on that. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you in the next video.